She was on her final semester in medical school when she joined a national beauty pageant and was crowned Miss Uganda in 2002. Zoe Nakuya suddenly became a household name, and many sought her friendship and young men wanted to marry her. Eventually, she got married, but then her life took a downward trend. Zoe joins us live via Skype from Kampala to tell us how she picked up the pieces and found her passion to empower women, girls, and men. Zoe, it's a pleasure to have you on Africa 54.
Thank you, Esther.
Let's start off with being crowned.
It's a pleasure being on VOA.
Right. Let's start off with being crowned Miss Uganda. What was that moment like for you?
That moment, it was exciting. It was a surreal moment. It was also believable because, yes, I believed that, the possibility of me becoming Miss Uganda was there. It was exciting. It was fun as well, but it was also very, I felt a challenge in that moment because I was thinking, how now am I going to combine the task of being Miss Uganda and of doing internship? You know how heavy medical internship can be.
So yeah. Zoe, what kind of activities did you engage in during your reign as Miss Uganda?
Oh, it was a busy year. We did lots of fundraising for health activities, for health causes. Like we had a lack of breast cancer screening machinery, so we fundraised for that, and we were able to buy it. Fundraised for Special Olympics for the team from Uganda. Fundraised for several educational and health programs for orphans in Rwanda. Did lots of campaigns regarding vaccination, maternal health, youth empowerment, women empowerment, and there was so much more. Yeah.
Now, Zoe, fast forward, you find a man you thought you could build a life together, but it didn't turn out that way, and you found yourself out there, single, and a single mother, and a failed marriage. Yeah. How did that impact you and your children?
Oh, that was devastating. Not necessarily the end of the marriage, because at some point, certain things need to end. But what came with that, because I was on the floor, if I could term it as that, I was on the floor emotionally, mentally, and financially, and I had 3 children to look after. And then, of course, there's the stigma. We live in a very conventional, society. You're expected to be married and all that. So there was why? What happened, So it comes with the stigma of maybe she thinks she's educated, maybe she thinks she's beautiful, maybe she's big-headed, and lots of that. And when you've been up there and then suddenly you're totally on the floor and broke, that can be devastating for you and the people who love you.
You must be brave, Zoe, to have been on the public limelight in Uganda, and you picked up your pieces, but it wasn't easy. Not many people talk about being single mothers or talk about being divorced and all of that. But you are a doctor, you're a motivational speaker, and you've also written a book. How did you get back on your feet, and what can others learn from you?
Getting back on my feet started with the decision that what happened was a phase of my life, and I have got to move onto the next phase, the next act. And I was like, I have a whole lot of my life ahead of me. I have children to look after, and they have to look up to me one day and say, yes, Mom, Mom was there for us, and yeah, we are having a good life. So the other aha moment was I don't want to live another month or another year being sad or being low or being affected by people's opinions. So I started changing the way I think about myself, the way I think about life, and the way I think about what people say. And I started putting my voice at the forefront of what I want my life to be. So basically, my opinion started going above anyone else's opinion about my life.